lose, I don't know if they're automatically locked into a wild card if like New Orleans and Green Bay lost.
I have all of that and more coming up on tonight's Pro Football Juice.
I told Nick it's a Sunday night game in Seattle. It's going to be another like San Francisco goes up full of hope, and then just
They can. The weird thing about them is if, like, they can either be 1 or 5. Seattle too. They're like 1 or 5.
yeah.
That's weird.
Which is annoying because we've got the tiebreaker head to head with Green Bay and New Orleans.
Sounds
Because
better,
we couldn't,
right?
like beat Atlanta.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, if we win that Atlanta game, it's meaningless. It would be fucking like Dallas and the Giants on Sunday.
Yep, we're good.
Nice.
Let's start this fucking bitch.
Start this bitches. Spray all over its tits. Whoops. That is live. We are live, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking show.
Dude, I would love some popcorn on the way back. We should stop and get some.
We have some of that.
What a random
Sorry,
request.
I'm just like really craving salty right now.
I'm kicking you out when we get home. Well, maybe we'll play a game of Madden. I'll fall asleep. We'll see.
There's plenty of salt on.
All right.
Okay, I'm playing it.
Podcast.
Stop.
I'm gonna hear it right now. It's like Football Juice Sports is sponsored by Pornhub.
I wish.
I want to tell you guys something so badly, but we can't on the air. So I'll tell you about it later. Just remind me later when you say Pornhub.
It's not going to be so long from now. I won't remember.
We might,
But I want to know.
I know, because it's a good story.
Well, we're live on through the Chicago servers. All right, you ready?
Yeah. That's a good test.
Welcome to Pro Football Juice with your hosts, Nick and Jesse.
Live from Dick T Studios, this is Nick.
DT Studios. J Monies.
And this is Pro Football Juice.
In the house. Dick T's
Dick T
Studio. We moved. New location. Used to be Arcadian Brewing.
But now it's Dick T Studio.
Special location just this episode. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Fucking hell, I can't get my goddamn cork out.
Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas episode. Holy shit.
Yeah.
They did something to these. They changed the cork formula.
Yeah. The cork. Yeah, I rubbed the damn skin off my hand. Felt like a teenager again. You alright, Jesse?
No.
I had to wiggle a little bit.
Why?
That is a struggle. You got this, Jesse. I got it. Jesse's working on pulling his cork out. Sorry. Oh, you got it. Oh, hey guys. We're
TV snap. Crack. Oops. Oh, I don't know what happened, man. TV.
Ooh, they're cheap now.
There was
Cheers,
a
man.
50. Cheers.
Delicious.
So Jesse and I are drinking Bellator tonight to celebrate
Jesus' birth.
Cheese's birth.
Oh, yeah.
It's the day that Sharp gave birth to mild cheddar. Man. I'm like, it was quiet, ended up, and then it was great.
I've been trying to think of one. It's when Bree gave birth to Steve Gutenberg. Nailed it.
How is that any better than
South by
mine?
5. Oh, yeah, use names.
But mine's real cheese. Well, so is yours, I guess, but not Steve.
Good at
Anyway, so I'm drinking because I won. I'm the low league reigning champion 2 years in a row, baby.
Congratulations, and I'm the Pro Football Juice Vampire League.
Congratulations. You know what though is the best part about this?
What?
We're two teams who started in last place. We're in last place for a decent part of the season, and then fucking worked hard, worked their way to the first place championship.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yes, that's impressive.
Hey, welcome to Emily in the house.
Yeah, we got Emily and
Welcome to Scott.
and Scott
In the
from the
house.
East Coast. We got Scott, Grumpy Curmudgeon Pants McKeg.
Oh,
Hey, oh, boo!
guess what, everyone?
You're an old man.
By the way, congratulations to Danielle for a hell of a season.
Hey, you too, Jesse, for a hell of a season in low. It feels weird. Okay, so, oh my God. So I beat you this week, but I only beat you because you're, like, I suffered injuries a couple weeks back, but somehow managed to limp my way into championship. Like, you suffered your injuries right before the championship.
I was hitting my stride as a team.
Yeah.
I hit my stride,
And then you
it
had
was
Cook injured.
kicking ass. And then at the last second, Derrick Henry went out.
Yeah.
So there goes like 50 points of offense, 50 to 60, honestly.
Yeah.
For the last few weeks.
Between Dalvin Cook and Derrick Henry.
Yeah. And so I couldn't recover.
My team performed pretty okay. Like, I still think I had 125 points. But that's also
127.75.
Ryan Fitzpatrick was my
was.
key.
That was pretty sweet.
Play. I was bounced between Dak and Jimmy G, and then
Honestly,
I went out
though,
and picked up
if you would have sat him, I would have won by like 5 points.
Fitzy. Like
Yeah.
if I had played Dak over Fitz.
No, like if you would have just sat him. Like that's how bad it was.
Oh yeah.
It was 127.75 to 97.25. I needed things didn't happen. Fucking Amari Cooper decided to eat shit. It
Yeah. It's
was violent. I was upset because like I had so much momentum and then just like 2 injuries just took me completely out.
maybe. Emily just asked if I've been belching. I've been quietly belching. I just
I smell it.
She's Malta. Oh, by the way, so I don't know what's gonna happen with this Vampire League. I want to continue doing it, even though I know I'm not going to be the vampire. I'd like to see someone else get a shot at it. Technically, if we were going by the rules, Nick would be the vampire. But we're going to open it up to see if, like, what's going to happen, and like if he's going to be it, if we're going to draw names, or what's going to happen. So I don't know. But to the vampire goes the spoils.
Oh, that's nice. Wow. Congrats, you suck. Wow, that's good, man.
So, if you are indeed the vampire going into the season, you can have that for the season until someone else is the vampire next season.
Well, no, shouldn't that be yours until someone wins it next year?
No.
Oh, wait, no.
This is the Vampire
Congrats, you
Award.
suck. Okay, yeah.
You get rings. You get championship rings for winning.
Did you get your championship ring?
It's in the mail, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I got that out of a custom little, it's just a little plastic thing but this is metal, and this is metal. It's kind of nice.
I like it. Can I see it?
I just looked up Vampire Award. That's what I came up with. It was,
Hey, that's nice, man.
it was pretty nice, and it's actually really cheap.
It looks like
There you go.
it looks like that's a vampire from Scooby-Doo.
It is the vampire from Scooby-Doo. And I actually used that. I used that as a meme, like in one of our posts on Facebook. We were going back and forth too. So.
Oh fuck! I forgot to bring my Tony Nomo Funko Pop.
Oh no! Why? God damn it!
You're as broken
Why?
about as I am.
Oh!
Maybe more broken up.
Shit! Fuck!
Are you booping?
What?
You booping?
Nah, I'm just
Bummed out about
so
Tony?
upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess you can never bring it. Ever.
Bill, stop staring at me. Bill's just been sitting and staring at me like that.
He's judging you.
Now he's staring at him.
He's putting the eyes on M.
God, your burps stink.
I'm sorry.
They smell like champagne
Ugh.
And
by the
probably
way,
the dinner that I made before.
how was Christmas for you?
It was alright. Played some hide and seek with the kid. That was
Some what?
fun. Hide and seek with Alexis. It was a lot of fun. I was hiding in a good spot for a while for like 15, 20 minutes. No one found me, and then I just came up out of it.
And they weren't looking for you. Man, it was great. I'm really good at
Found
it.
out
Nobody.
it was like 10 minutes into them eating dinner. They forgot I was even there.
Yeah.
No, but it was a good time.
Emily was already at home.
I got we did this like white elephant dirty Santa gift thing
With like dildos and stuff.
where you could steal the dildos. And I got this thing where it's like use like a 3D printer pen. It's like I draw something and what I'm drawing is
cool.
is happening. So I guess Em told me I can make, or whoever can make D&D characters with them.
What? For reals?
Yeah.
3D pen.
Yeah.
3D pen.
They show
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard though.
yeah, they show some demonstrations where I'm just like, how the fuck can you make that?
Well, it's because some guy's been doing it for like 20 years, right? Or a long time. He made it basically. Yeah, so that's cool. Oh, I got this shirt from my brother,
Yeah.
who's an avid watcher. I'll show the fans. It says, "Look, I am a human." Dur dur dur. And it's a cat running. He says it's because when we're podcasting, I always start talking to which is actually an actual occurrence.
With the banner, all you see is the dirt, dirt, dirt.
They get it. When I sit down, they'll see the rest. Hell, you son of a bitch.
Congratulations on your team making the playoffs. Sorry that your team lost.
All right. Well, I got things to say about that. Maybe we should. You want to say it now, or you want to save it till later?
Go for it, man. I'm on no time schedule.
To me,
Agenda.
to me, it's like great. We made the playoffs, but at the same time, it's like we're not gonna fucking win. If we play like that, we're not gonna fucking win. That was horrible. That was a shit show. We played like shit in our home stadium, and once again, Kirk Cousins can't win on his own. He can't win in prime time. I mean,
Honestly,
like people
dude,
say it and they're sick of talking about it, but win a game then.
Yeah. I thought when so I wasn't watching that game, but I was watching like the fantasy points, and the Vikings had a pick six, right?
It wasn't a pick six. Was it a pick six?
I thought you guys had
It
like
was a
fumble recovery.
for a touchdown, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
But like that shit was happening, and your defense was killing it that first half.
Well, we had like 4 turnovers, and our defense was solid the whole time, except for the time of possession was like double on their side. So like, yeah, they're gonna get tired.
Yeah.
We can't do it fucking all. Like it was
So
like
like-
3 and out. They had 30. Their longest drive was 31 yards going into halftime, and like Kirk Cousins only had like 46. I don't know, some like under 100 yards, not even close to 100 yards passing. It was fucking absurd.
Think you're gonna have the same team next year? Like I don't feel like
The problem
you
is
guys
we
have done
don't-
bad
we
enough
don't-
where you
we
need to
don't-
replace anything.
But we don't have any wiggle room. We don't have any wiggle room to do anything else, and we have everybody locked up. So yeah, I mean we're basically.
Do you have
the
any
same
cap
team.
space?
No, absolutely not. Like, yeah, we have no cap space, but everybody that we have, our core players, are like signed through like 2022. So I mean, we're set, but effed at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man.
Hey, it's all right. It's all right.
I'm sorry that your team isn't in the playoffs yet. Because they still could be.
I know. It's fucked up that they could. Oh man. The NFC East is a joke. The Cowboys are a joke. I was so pissed.
I'm sure
That-
you were.
holy
Sure you
shit.
were. I actually got to watch that game a bit.
I think I remember watching it. Oh, our
Yeah,
antenna
because-
wasn't working very well, so I had to watch it from Red
You
Zone.
took all those pictures. You took all those pictures with you and the trophy and a bottle of wine.
Oh yeah, that was that.
That was
night.
after the game.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I was a little
dude, you gotta go to Reddit.
Yeah.
Or buy it legally. Like I do.
Oh man. Em, do you want any Bellator? No, don't drink it. I got it. It's just filling. It's filling up the stomach. So filling.
You burps haven't been a sign at all.
Yeah. Hey, look at that stupid piece of shit in the window. That I
Oh, what do
see.
you want in here, you bitch?
I got one. Do you got one?
Ah, no.
I'm playing the song.
Oh, God.
It's the Brendan McManus Man of the Hour with me, Brendan McManus.
Okay.
Okay.
Mine, I'll go first since you don't have one.
I don't.
Mine was Kenyon Drake.
Oh, he's like the fantasy playoff king.
Kenyon Drake had 24 carries for 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. Last week, Kenyon Drake had 22 carries, 137 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's been winning leagues, son. Also, a shout out to Chandler Jones, who had 4 sacks. I mean, they took down Seattle, bro. Seattle's supposed to be good. Isn't that the second win that they've had on? Haven't they swept Seattle?
I think they did.
I think they did too. Arizona's not as bad as their record is. I don't think Arizona is bad as their record is, and I also don't think that Denver is bad as their record is. They've had close games and they've pissed them away, but I think they're actually better than what I don't think they are.
I do have a Brian McMahon.
What is it?
Hour. Brian Fitzpatrick.
What, you want to twist the knife when you're back there? You want to
Yeah, I'm sorry.
take it
It's
out?
only because he won
Stab
me
it
the
to the back of my
championship league.
head?
But he also had 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 419 yards.
Yeah, I know.
And he can end this season.
He was good against Cincinnati.
He can finish this season.
It went into overtime for fuck's sake.
I know.
Like, if it wasn't enough that you had like 35 seconds, it went into overtime. I was like, are you kidding?
Yeah, it went in overtime where I think he got like 4 more points because he just kept slinging it.
Yeah, I was not very happy. I knew I was doing bad, and then that happened. I'm like, are you kidding me? Especially after like what was it? Saturday, where I actually had
You had
decent
Gurley
production
and
on
Mark
Gurley
Andrews.
and,
Was it? No, Mark-
Tyler Higbee.
Tyler
He
Higbee.
came out of nowhere.
You had them get me. You had 29 points going into that game. I had 24 points with Rashad Perriman,
Which was
should have had a touchdown.
yeah. I saw him drop that one. The problem is like I not only needed them to score, but I needed them to score like above what they should have in order to pull that win out because my point production was so low.
Man, Boone was a disappointment though.
Excuse me.
He only had like
Turns out that Boone was a bus.
6 points. Nice.
Right there. That's
Nice.
a little wordplay.
It did. When I the night before when I saw that Derrick Henry might be is questionable, I went out and picked up Deion Lewis because
I saw that.
I was like, I'm fucking like.
He only got like 7.
Yeah, he was. I honestly should have started John Ross over him. Ross had 9 points. Deion Lewis only had 6 or 7.
I mean, not only did I have like my basically top 2 players go out, but then
Breeze didn't-
nobody else did anything.
Yeah, Breeze didn't kill it like I thought he would.
No,
he had
had been
34.
killing it, but yeah, 34 was like he had 52 weeks ago, and then like 30 some last week, and then 30 wasn't bad. I wasn't disappointed. In him,
Yeah.
but, like Amari Cooper having like 1.
Cooper was a disappointment.
Like
for you.
Tyreek Hill didn't really do anything. He didn't score. Like they scored a boatload of touchdowns in that game, but Tyreek Hill did not score one of them.
Your Vikings defense had a solid amount of points,
They-
but then the second half. Killed
Yeah, but I
them.
think they ended up all right. I don't remember what it was.
I think it was like 13 or 14 points, which was still more than what the Niners D has been
Yeah,
getting.
Tyler Higbee actually was probably my star because he's a tight end and he ended up getting like 12 points or something.
Yeah, Darren Wall. Oh man, Dallas Goddard just kept getting points, and he was sitting on my bench, and Waller wasn't doing jack shit.
Waller kind of dipped out at the end of the season. So,
But yeah, it doesn't matter. You won the Vamp League. I won low. Fucking run this house, bitch.
so
Danielle was pissed, by the way.
of course you would.
But also I felt bad for her too because she started Winston over Dak, also both would have sucked. But and then Winston, it was one of those games where
I
Winston
felt
just
bad
had
about that
more
because I
picks
looked.
than-
I looked at one point and he had -4 points.
Yeah.
and I was winning and I had 0.
It was rough.
Yeah, that was a rough.
So like I
deal.
watched almost all of that game because I was just woodworking and shit and I had that game on. And the commentators make a comment about Jameis Winston and the wow factor because they said that there are two different wow Jameses. There's wow Jameis and wow Jameis, and it's true. Every game with Jameis Winston, you were like, oh my God, Jameis. And then there are other times where he makes a spectacular throw and you're like, oh my God, Jameis.
He's really boom or bust.
Yeah. You're holding on to that.
Round 2.
So like it's interesting Tampa because they're in a there's rumor that they're gonna
spot right now.
there's rumor that they're gonna franchise but apparently they're gonna franchise him this year. If he leaves Tampa, he'll get a starting job somewhere. He's a good quarterback. He just throws it. He turns it over all the fucking time.
Dude, that's not good though. I mean,
It's true. I guess he's like Ryan Fitzpatrick, but a little bit better.
he's younger. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think in my mind. If they were the same age, who would I want? And I don't know if I can decide.
Both of them are fearless in the fact that they don't care that they just threw an interception. They're going to keep throwing it.
Jameis Winston is more of a name than Ryan Fitzpatrick is. I don't know.
You know what? I'm going to go Fitzy on this one. Fitzy's got the better beard.
He does have the better beard.
And the
he's
homie went to
magic.
Harvard.
And he like fucking pulls out miraculous wins.
Yeah.
Say what you will about
Also, his wife's kind of
magic. He knows how to play. Well, he's got like 12 kids with her or something.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you want? We're not buying it.
Yeah, look
I
at
thought
his
your socks were a skeleton face because I thought that owl's feet were
5
teeth.
kids. Jesus.
5?
That's just 5 kids in this photo.
Well, it's Philip Rivers who has like 8.
Yeah, Phil Rivers has a lot of kids.
And Antonio Cromartie has like 15.
Is this why you had that shirt?
Maybe.
I wonder how many teams Fitzpatrick's actually played for.
7.
Really?
I'm naming them. The Jets, the Tampa Bays, the Miamis, the Bills, the
Rams.
No.
what? Really?
Yep.
The Rams?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Look it up.
The Texans.
Texans?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many?
That's 6 if
How many did I
the
say?
Rams are true.
Did I say 7?
He did play for Cincinnati.
You're thinking of Dre Fitzpatrick. No, I'm right though.
He played for the Rams.
You're thinking of Minka
All right,
Fitzpatrick.
we got Rams, Bengals, Bills, Titans, Texans, Jets, Bucks, Dolphins. He has played for 8 teams.
That's what I said. Go back.
He's one of the only.
Gaslit me away from the Rams.
God, he's got
That
to.
doesn't technically count.
He's got to
So
be.
7.
He's got to be the. He's got to have. Oh, he was drafted by the Rams.
Yeah, he played a season for him.
Whoa. Yeah, but the team you're drafted in doesn't count as the team you played on.
I think he threw a touchdown pass for him because he's throwing like a touchdown pass thing for 8 different teams.
Yeah.
That's like his thing now.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just won't die, man.
No.
But you know what? Honestly, though, like,
It's that beard, bro.
the thing is, though, he keeps playing everywhere he goes. Like, a lot of those journeyman quarterbacks keep going to different teams randomly, and then they never play a fucking snap.
Yeah, he always works his way to being the starter.
Yeah.
Or he lucks out.
Yeah, I did feel like there was a couple of seasons there.
What are you looking at?
Is that porno like the last book you were reading? when you were here?
prawn?
Is that boobs? Is that boobs?
There are boobs, yeah.
Nailed it. Lady Liberty boobs. No. Lady Justice boobs.
I'm getting a new tattoo tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, what? Let me guess. Is it a horror movie? Is that part of your sleeve? No?
Yeah,
Is your soul still?
I'm doing it. Right, I'm getting this one here.
Okay. It is.
Phantasm. I'm sorry, these burps are bad.
I said Phantasm.
Did you?
No.
Oh,
You didn't give me time to guess it.
I'm sorry.
What is the main thing in Phantasm? I thought it was like a glowing crystal or something.
It's it's actually the tall man. The tall man's the main villain, but he uses the little orbs, the balls.
Why don't you get Trolls 3?
Whoa!
No, not Troll. Trolls 3.
The animated one?
No, the one, the belching. What? It was part of our podcast?
Oh, okay.
God.
The belching.
You should get just that guy, that face that he's making. Oh my god. Just get that tattooed, like on your back from shoulder blade to
Oh my.
shoulder.
Oof. No. I should put it on my chest so it's something that Emily can experience. And then I can go, oh my god.
I was just about to say that, like mimic it. Like all of a sudden you're wearing glasses.
Like, is this the face? Oh my god. This got weird.
Nah, it's fine. For those of you at home, we're talking about organisming. Having a big old organism.
Let's see.
Hey. Huh? Do you want to get into... What are you going to say?
I was just gonna say some teams locked up their playoff.
You want to go through playoff stuff?
Yeah, dude.
I have it all written out.
Oh, good.
Steve says, AFC North, Baltimore clinched home field advantage. AFC East, New England clinched. AFC West, Kansas City clinched. AFC South, Houston clinched. AFC wildcard, Buffalo clinched, and Tennessee, Pittsburgh, and Oakland are in the running. There's a lot of...
No way. Like a lot has to happen for Oakland to get in, but also it's possible. Like the team losses.
Raiders clinch with a win, a Tennessee loss, a Pittsburgh loss, and an Indianapolis win. Plus, a win by one of Chicago, Detroit, Chargers, New England.
What?
Oh, that's good gambling odds.
It says slash, though, so I'm not sure if it's all or one.
Oh.
Oh, no, okay. Win by either one of these teams. Chicago, Detroit, Chargers, or New England. Why is that? Because if Chicago wins, Minnesota goes down. Oh, because we beat Oakland. So that would, their strength of schedule would.
That seems
sense.
It's gotta be like some sort of tie break of like against conference, like opposite conference opponent. I don't know.
Yeah, but like Chicago plays Minnesota, Detroit plays Green Bay, and we beat Oakland, and I think Green Bay got beat by Oakland, then the Chargers and New England. Anyway, it's a long shot. Pittsburgh,
But you're saying there's a chance.
there's a chance. Pittsburgh clinches if they win and Tennessee loses, or Tennessee loses and Indianapolis wins and Oakland loses, or Tennessee loses, Indianapolis wins, and Chicago, Detroit, Chargers, or New England lose.
It's
Tennessee
okay because Oakland's not gonna win.
Tennessee clinches if they win or if Pittsburgh and Indianapolis lose.
So I think that the thing is, it's gonna be between Pittsburgh and Tennessee.
Yeah.
Or if Tennessee wins, it doesn't matter.
The Tennessee wins.
Pittsburgh can win, but they need Tennessee to lose.
I think Tennessee would be the most dangerous.
Are they
of those
playing
three
each other or
teams.
something? How is this like working out? Who's Tennessee playing? Let me check.
Oh yeah, I guess I have it up right here.
I have it up right here.
The Texans.
And then Pittsburgh plays Baltimore. Oh, fuck. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Baltimore.
it's RG3 though.
You know what though? And apparently Lamar Jackson's been like itching to play. He wants to play this game, but
He's
they're not
going
gonna play.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, I think the Steelers probably will win that game though.
I don't know. RG3's not horrible. I mean, he's just, you know.
It is at Baltimore.
The problem is that Ingram's injured, right?
Yeah.
So then it'll be whoever they have
Who's
left.
their backup?
Is it Gus Edwards and the other people that have been there forever before?
They should go out and re-sign Alex Collins.
Oh yeah, they let him go. He was odd man out.
Who's the Buck? Buck.
Yeah.
That's Gus, right? Gus Edwards. Buck. No. Buck
Buck
Allen.
Allen. Gus Edwards, Buck Allen. Jeez, they have some weird ass.
Yeah.
Gus and Buck.
Yoke.
Ting.
Oh.
That was a spittoon.
Yeah.
That was a sound of someone spitting into a spittoon and the sound it makes. Right, Bill? Okay, so that's the AFC. I'm going to guess Tennessee, which I want Tennessee to make it in. You know, I don't know. I like Tennessee.
I think they have the more. They're the scarier team to have to face of those teams. The Raiders aren't going to go anywhere. They're not good.
I just like that Tennessee has the ability to win games in the playoffs. And I just like the fact that Ryan Tannehill went somewhere and is actually thriving in a good team and with the good coaches.
That's kind of nice.
Then it just goes to show you how much actually coaching and like offensive scheme and shit like helps. NFC West, San Francisco clinched a playoff berth. Seattle gets a bye with a win, and Green Bay or New Orleans loss. San Francisco gets the 1 seed with a win, period, and the loser gets the 5 seed.
Win or tie would get us the 1 seed.
Because you get a half a win.
And we beat Green Bay. And
Fuck them. NFC North, Green Bay. NFC South, New Orleans clinched.
Sorry, man.
They can beat Carolina, Detroit wins, or Seattle wins. They get a first round bye. NFC East, Philadelphia and Dallas are still fighting it out, duking it.
Oh my God.
Philadelphia needs to beat the Giants to get in, and Dallas win.
Dallas has to beat the Redskins with the Philly loss.
So they'll probably do one of those two things. They just have to make sure that Giants have actually been playing pretty good ball.
It'll probably be that they'll both win and the Eagles will get in. It doesn't matter. Whoever wins, whoever from the East and the NFC East is going to the playoffs, they're going to lose immediately.
Well, not necessarily. That's what they said about
It is home field
Seattle.
advantage, though. Ugh.
Yeah, that's whatever, dude.
Yeah,
See that
fucked up.
That hurts especially because we beat Philadelphia and we beat Dallas, right? And we squeaked in with a better record, and then we have to like we would have like the underhand in that. Although, yep. The wild card, Minnesota locked up the 6th seed, and Seattle, San Francisco are going to be in the.
Hey, they locked that up Saturday without having to play, right?
Yes.
Like with the Rams loss.
They didn't. Yeah, like when the Rams lost, we were clinched the playoffs. It's just like we could have won the North, which would have been nice. Plus, it would have shown people that hey, look, we're actually a team you got to deal with instead of like no, we fucking suck.
Man, the Rams are weird. Like that's a team that didn't really get worse. They added like players to their team. They added pieces to their team to make it better. But Goff took a step back, and that team as a whole just wasn't very good this season.
Gurley showed up at the end of the season, but Gurley wasn't right at the beginning of the season. It took him like almost all season.
Was it that, or were they just afraid to use him at the beginning of the season?
Maybe, but they were afraid to use him probably because he wasn't right.
Yeah.
Like, I think that it was, yeah, I mean, but he did, like, they must have gained more confidence in him because, like I said, at the end of the season, he started showing up. Which is nice because he was my, like, keeper. I think I had him on the bench a little bit at the beginning of the season.
That's not very good.
Whoa. But that's it. That's your playoffs update. Bookity-doo, binky, dangling.
Does that make sense, everybody?
Yeah. If you have any questions, why don't you chat us? Assholes.
Yeah, is anyone watching us but us? Nope. Just us, Jesse.
As per you.
Yes.
Renegades.
Wild cards.
So I want to go over in the holiday spirit. I want to go over some good stuff that happened in the NFL.
Okay.
1. Derrick Henry paid layaway accounts at a Burlington store. I'm assuming Burlington, Alabama, right? Because that's where you went to college.
Sure.
Alabama. Isn't Burlington an Alabama city? Scott,
What?
you're a teacher. Burlington, Alabama.
Burlington, Alabama? Dude, I don't know. It was a Birmingham, Alabama.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's where the Birmingham Iron was.
Just regardless of where it was.
He did it.
Yeah. Good job,
First
Derrick
of all,
Henry.
he did it, and Scott's a disappointment. We've learned 2 things.
Well, I mean, my parents have known that since day one.
Matthew Stafford brought presents to kids who recently lost their father, and then he came into their house and played them in Madden.
Did he win, or did he throw
He
a bunch
played
of
as
picks to get
himself, so he
injured?
probably lost.
Okay.
Michael Thomas brought presents to kids in the hospital.
Michael Thomas, a.k.a. the best wide receiver in the league. I would think it clearly changes because 2 years ago I would have said it was DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah,
But right now it's...
Yeah, 2 years ago I definitely would have said Stephon Diggs, and now I'd probably still go with Stephon.
But now it's...
Actually, no, it would have been Adam Thielen. Now it's probably
Oof. Yeah, then yes. Maybe not so much now.
Well, he just had an injury. Lamar Jackson got his offensive lineman Rolexes, which is crazy because he must be getting some mad endorsement money because he's still on his rookie deal. He can't afford Rolexes with only getting paid like $6 million a year.
Anybody gonna endorse him with him being so unattractive?
I would say a sunglasses company. Excuse me. Something that covers the
Yeah,
face.
that's true.
Anthony Davis is a unibrow.
Yeah, but you know,
There's Anthony Davis, and then there's Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson is hideous.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson.
I feel like Anthony Davis gets away with the unibrow because it kind of makes him like a little bit more likable.
Lamar Jackson looks like a kid made him out of Play-Doh. Like a kid was developing his face out of Play-Doh and
And
he's like,
gave up.
Yeah, he gave up.
Gave up about halfway through. Fuck it.
We can see these things because he's a millionaire.
Here we go. This is a true test. Emily, take a look at some pictures of Anthony Davis, aka the unibrow. Take a look at some of those pictures there.
Just got a text from Brittany saying Jameson just peed on the floor right in front of her, and I let them out a bit after you guys left.
Okay, lock it in. Okay, lock it in. Now I'm
Wear a
gonna
diaper from now on, I'm not joking.
Looks like the dog's wearing a diaper in the house.
look. I'll put a little cute. Look at that. Look at that little son of a bitch. She's a little cute guy, right? Little unibrow action. Okay, now wait. Lock it in. Lock it in.
Okay.
Okay, now let's take a look here. Let's compare and contrast.
Well, he's wearing a diaper from now on.
Your dog's kind of just a bitch, Scott. He's kind of
Okay,
just
here
a
we go.
bitch.
Now look at that.
Oh my God!
Unibrow's looking pretty good now, isn't
It's
it?
like his eye. It's honestly like
It's got to be one or the other.
It has to be one or the
One
other.
or the
Yeah, it's
other.
gotta be one or
Let's
the
say that
other.
in a world where Nick doesn't exist, you just need that date.
Yeah, it's unibrow.
Boom.
Yeah. Lamar Jackson, his eyes look like they're fighting each other to get away.
Everything looks like it's fighting to get
It's
out.
like, yeah, it's like, oh my God. It's like one side of his face, like both sides of his face have magnets, but their face the opposite way, and his face is trying to leave it, like,
Right.
separate.
And then put dreadlocks on top of it. Not big dreadlocks that are cool, like
Yeah.
little mini stupid dreadlocks. like cool, like quarter-inch Coolio dreadlocks.
I'm uncomfortable with where this conversation's going.
It's fine. You know, the fun thing about this podcast is nobody's going to listen. We can say whatever we want. The world is our oyster. Plus, I'm already like basically not. I'm already out of the running in any type of like government position, so I think we're all right.
Yeah. He's an ugly man.
And I got enough dirt on Nick that he's never making government.
Yeah, nor do I want to. Fuck the government.
Whoa! Fuck the police.
Story later.
J.J. Watt is off IR and ready to play in the playoffs. Wait, I'm still on good stuff. Larry Fitzgerald plays Santa to Arizona Boys and Girls Club and takes him on a shopping spree at Dick's Sporting Goods. Let's go back to the J.J. Watt thing. Yeah, he tore his pec not that long ago.
It was like week 14.
Yeah, week 8. I think it was
Was it week 8? I thought it was 12 or something.
It was
But still, that's not enough time to repair a pec and be ready for the playoffs. But he's gonna be back.
Throw him back out there.
Could you imagine?
He'll
like-
probably just get injured.
yeah, or maybe he's
Re-injured.
like, look, maybe he's gonna retire after this. He's still young, but like at some point you got to hang it up if you have this many injuries.
There were those rumors, yeah. Hey, Yahoo! Thank you for playing Yahoo Fantasy Sports, whatever. You finished in first place.
Wait, were you just getting that now?
Yes, tell me again. It reminds me every day. I set that reminder up.
Speaking of which, Yahoo needs to fix their shit because like I got second place. I came into the playoffs in fourth place, and I got second place, and I got a C plus for my season.
Yeah,
That's
stupid.
bullshit. That's bullshit. It makes me mad.
It makes me mad. Yeah.
So, Lamar Jackson is sitting the final game. As I said, RG3 is getting the start. Marshawn Lynch has signed with the Seahawks.
Did you see the training video of him getting the shit beat out of him by boxing
Yeah,
gloves?
he
He looks fat.
Oh yeah. He's always been bigger though.
I know, but this just looks like he's enjoyed retirement, eating and drinking beer.
Wasn't that the big knock on Ezekiel Elliott that he always looked a little fat?
No, it was no, not Zeke, right? I thought it was
Wasn't it Zeke?
It was fat.
Albert?
Who is the fat fucker for the Packers?
Oh, yeah.
Fat Lacy.
Eddie Lacy.
Eddie Lacy.
Yeah, but everyone knew Eddie Lacy was a fat fatty.
I don't think
Speaking
people.
of which, Eddie Lacy shouldn't be out of the league right now. It's because he liked tacos too much. Couldn't stop eating those tacos. Turned
You
into
know,
a fat
it is
old fatty.
bizarre that he's out of the league.
I know he's fat.
You know, yeah, I mean, like if he wasn't such a big fat fatty.
Yeah, if he wasn't such a fatty, fat.
Oh, this is mean. As a former, or as a
Oh, I'm fat, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I don't know if I can say former anymore.
Y'all can't
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah, that's true.
You can say that.
I
Not
think I
now.
can.
I mean, but
I think
because
I
of
can
your
say it
former-
now.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
I mean, not now, but I mean, like your
you're good.
previous experience. All right, it's good that we're good on that, fatty.
Get into the.
Oh, good time.
It's getting to the point of the boozing where I don't know how much more I can drink of this.
You're either boozing or you're losing. You want another boosh? There's plenty in the fridge out there.
Scott's drinking piss water.
He was. He downed that pea water. He loves it.
You want to shotgun that thing?
No.
I could probably drum up a funnel. We could start beer bonging out back.
How much longer is your podcast? I don't know if you're in that
20 minutes.
I can do 20.
I still got this.
Oh, I got one right here. Got your back, Scott. Don't even fucking worry about it.
How long have it been sitting there?
Oh, it's icy.
Oh, it is icy. Wow. I'm gonna wait a minute to open this.
Yeah, you probably should.
That just stayed in the middle there.
Oh yeah, probably a good idea. By the way, I read a study.
This is my seventh place. This is my seventh place.
Seventh place trophy right there. Eighth place only gets one, so you got two. I read a study the other day that you know how people like flick the thing to like get it to defoam or like tap it. Myth.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
The more you know.
What else I got? Adam Gase responds to fan criticism by saying, "I'm rich as fuck."
Oof.
Have you heard about that? Apparently, that's his go-to message to fans when they criticize him. He says, "I'm rich as fuck."
Oh, I didn't care.
That guy is a
Yeah, Adam Gase says I'm rich as fuck when criticized.
yep. Boom. Verified. Hashtag verified. Do you want to go over players that are on the 2020 bubble?
He's an insecure guy, a jet source told the news.
No
Sounds
shit.
secure in his wealth. Sounds very secure.
Yeah, that's true.
Or wouldn't an insecure person flaunt their wealth?
I still can't believe that like this dude's still riding Peyton Manning's coattails. It's the only reason why he gets jobs.
He had Tebow.
No, he did.
He got Tebow. Yeah, he was the offensive coordinator when Tim Tebow took him to the
But Tebow didn't do. Oh God!
You mean the Josh McDaniels experience? Experiment?
Yeah, it was McDaniels.
No, but he was the head coach.
Was Gase the offensive coordinator?
Gase was.
I thought he was.
It wasn't Jesse Wentz.
I thought Gase was the.
Tim Tebow and got into the
I thought Gase was like Peyton Manning's coordinator for Denver, and that's how he got the job in Chicago, and that's how he got the job in Miami, and that's how he got the job in New York.
He had to come from somewhere,
Gase
though.
was the OC for Denver when Peyton was there, but I think he was also the OC when they had.
Scott's talking, he's not mic'd up.
Oh, that's true, he
was on
is.
staff, I think, with Tim Tebow.
He's saying that. Scott is saying that Adam Gase was on staff already when Peyton Manning showed up to Denver. So if he had Tim Tebow then he would have also had.
He was an offensive assistant for the Niners in 2008.
Oh, that's you. That's your team.
That's like.
He was the offensive coordinator in Denver.
Mike Singletary.
I'm a winners.
But he was
I like Mike Singletary.
2009. He was the wide receiver coach for 2009 to 2012 for the Broncos. He was the offensive coordinator 2013 to 2014 for the Broncos, which would have been Peyton
Was that their
Manning's
Super
year.
Bowl run?
Yes,
So he was on staff with Tebow.
he was on staff for Tebow, but he was the wide receiver
Yeah,
coach.
So what I'm saying is, I think what happened, what got him the offensive coordinator gig was because he helped map out the plan for the offense under Tebow.
Maybe.
Because it wasn't just Manning. It was like, oh,
I don't
The
know.
offensive plan for Tebow was have Matt Prater kick it.
That's what I thought.
get to the 40-yard line.
Yep,
Hey,
exactly.
I pray to you, Prater. And then he was the Bears offensive coordinator, and he the tank job with
Oh,
the
yeah,
Dolphins.
That's when Keller had like his good season, his Pro Bowl year.
That's true. Wasn't that when they were calling Matt Gase a quarterback whisperer?
Yeah.
Quarterback whisperer.
Oh man, should we do game picks?
No.
Okay.
I want to talk about
Fuck
one
it.
thing. We have 15 minutes, so we're
Yeah.
fine. We only usually buzz through game picks
That's true.
with like 2 seconds
I don't
left.
usually even remember that we did the game picks.
So I want to talk about. This is from the Twitter account at SportTrack. SportTrack. Oh, some funny guy. NFL players trend toward the 2020 bubble despite their contract. So this is players that could be cut. They're on the bubble of their teams despite their contract. Now, I'll also give you the savings that the team would have if they cut these people. Arizona, David Johnson.
That makes. I don't. Do you think they'll cut or trade him?
They traded for Kenny.
They would save negative $1.95 million if they cut him,
So what if they
which
trade
is
him?
nothing
now?
really.
What if they trade him?
Crap.
Scott, you're not part of this podcast. Sorry, man. You're not mic'd up. I'm trying to have this conversation with Jesse, and I'm trying to have this conversation with you, but you're barking at me from here. Sorry, man. Anyway, Jesse,
Oh, this is all great stuff.
what happens if they trade him? Sorry, Scott. I'm sorry.
I think they still owe him $2 million, $1.95 million, right? So if they traded him, they'd lose out. But
What
you
if
know,
they
if they
traded
traded
him,
him,
that
they'd
would
get
go to
value
another-
back, right? So
Wouldn't that go to another team?
no, depends.
I'm not wearing any.
You should be maybe.
Oh, probably. So bad I just shut Scott down.
Nah, he's fine. Look at him.
Out of microphone. What do I know?
Fantastic. That reminds me, a buddy of mine texted me during the Vikings game and he said, "Oh God, your Vikings, man, they don't look like a 10-4 team." And I go, "No, they don't. They look like a 10-5 team," which is what they are. Nailed
It's
it.
pretty good.
Hashtag nailed it. Mitchell Trubisky. They would be out $0 by trading him. Now, or by cutting him. Why would you do that to someone that you traded up for in a draft?
Because they can get Cam Newton.
Maybe.
because they can get Jameis Winston.
What do you think that they would do? Like to get one of those people, they're gonna have to trade for that person.
Yeah.
They give them Trubisky and like who and what a draft pick. So they'd blow another draft pick on a
Probably.
quarterback. I don't know. I think that Mitchell Trubisky has played well enough in these last few weeks in order to win himself into.
Do you think
a
he's gonna be the starter
contract
again next
extension.
year for them?
I think maybe, yeah.
Oh God, that'd be funny.
I want to see how he does against the Vikings because we're sitting Kirk Cousins, right? And Dalvin Cook's surely not going to play.
Because Kirk Cousins is a weapon for the Vikings.
No, but I'm saying like Kirk Cousins is going to be out. They're not going to play Dalvin
No,
Cook.
Cook shouldn't play.
Maybe Madison if he comes back, but like why?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But Mitchell
Trubisky
Trubisky.
is-
But I'm just telling you, Mitchell Trubisky will like
He's still bad.
he'll start throwing it and
yeah.
slinging it and.
He's bad, but he doesn't throw with like. I'm sorry, I keep hanging on Jameis Winston here, but he doesn't have the confidence that Winston does when he throws the ball down, or even Fitzmagic. Like he throws the ball and it seems like he's still throwing it and he's afraid.
I was watching the Bears game and they were comparing Mitchell Trubisky to God damn it, Patrick Mahomes.
What?
They were showing similar throws, him to them like running and throwing across their body. Like he has the arm talent, but he just like doesn't have the NFL quarterback smarts. So there's a possibility it could come through.
I still think Patrick Mahomes' voice is unsettling. I hate seeing him in commercials. It's just it's up here. I can't do it.
I'm Patrick Mahomes. I can't do it. That
Whoa.
was weird. It was like a Werner Herzog. Did you see it turn?
I did.
Patrick Mahomes. I've never done a Herzog before, so that surprised me probably more than anybody. Nick Foles. They would lose $11.75 million. Nick Foles keeps getting paid lots of money. Maybe, like you were saying, last week? Maybe he'll end up back in Philadelphia.
I think
Super
he'll
Bowl
stay.
MVP.
He'll
Nick Foles.
He'll probably stay with the Jags,
Got that ring.
but not for long, right? Or do you think he'll win the starter job just to lose it again to someone else?
Well, it'd be Gardner Minshew, right?
Yeah.
Like he doesn't lose the job to people. He loses it himself, and then other people step in. That's what happens to Foles. It happened to him in St. Louis when Case Keenum came in and was like, "Hey, look at me," and then Goff came in and the end of that story. But then he's a backup until Wentz gets hurt and he wins an MVP. He ships off to Jacksonville and Minshew takes over because he sucks dick. No, it was collarbone.
Yeah. But then he takes over because he sucks dick.
Yeah. By the way, I hit my mic a second ago.
With champagne?
I apologize. Sammy Watkins. They would gain, according to this, they would save $14 million if they cut Sammy Watkins in Kansas City.
I actually have no doubt in my mind that they won't re-sign him. He hasn't done enough for them this season.
I would see them cutting him and re-signing him. He
Really?
did.
Between
At the beginning
like,
of the season when
between
Tyreek
Cole
was out.
Hardman and then
Yeah, you're right.
and then-
Marcus Robinson.
yeah, like there's no way they need
Tyreek
him.
Hill. Yeah, they do have a really solid young core.
Or me, Cole Hardman.
Pringle, not Pringle.
Jeremy Sprinkle.
No, Pringle, like Chip. He filled in when Watkins and Hill were down.
Pringle. Oops, sorry, Scott.
Slacking.
There you go. Perfect. They don't need him.
I'm actually done drinking this.
Excuse me.
It's too much sugar anymore.
Todd Gurley, they would lose $8.4 million. I don't see that happening.
I don't see
They don't have a backup plan. Why would they do that? Brandon Cooks, they would also lose $5 million.
I could see them letting go.
Brandon Cooks hasn't done shit.
No.
They might be able to trade him for something.
Honestly, he hasn't really done shit since he was with the Saints. He had a couple like wow plays for each team he's been with since, but like nothing consistent.
Right. Then the last on the list is Le'Veon Bell. They would save $1.5 million if they cut him.
He's not going to be with the Jets.
The problem is, though, I don't think it's really his fault. I think it's just that the Jets suck sticks, and they need a new head coach.
Yeah. But if Gase is back, Bell won't be.
back again. There's no indication that Gase is going anywhere.
I know.
I would say Gase gets at least this season, and then might not finish the season, but will end up gone.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. Scoops. That was the hottest freaking scoop. You want to do picks? We have 8 minutes. This is about time.
Let's do it, buddy.
What's your say what pick of the week, motherfucker? Just
Oh,
second.
shit.
Say what? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. No. Pick of the week.
Hey,
Hey, man. What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah? Who's your say what pick of the week?
I'll tell you right now. Arizona to beat the Rams.
Cool, man.
That's my pick of the week. Some of these games don't matter at all.
And now I'm going to actually pick the Steelers to beat the Ravens.
Yeah, like when I made my pick, I didn't think about people who are out.
Thanks, Scott. It is bold. It is bold.
It still could be bold because their team's pretty solid.
I also thought about doing the Chargers to beat the Chiefs.
Chargers, Chiefs. Yeah, Kansas City's already. They don't play.
I'm curious. Was that 2 seed? I am curious though between the. I think it's going to be between the Ravens and Chiefs. I don't think the Patriots are as good as the Ravens.
No,
or the
Ravens are
Chiefs.
locked into one.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about.
They're locked into home.
I'm sorry, I'm talking about for
winner.
the Super Bowl. Like for the AFC, I think it's going to be between the Ravens and Chiefs. It's got to be the Ravens. The NFC, I think, is a lot more open, where it's going to either be the Saints, the Niners, the Seahawks, or I guess the Packers.
So what we should do next week, once everything is settled, once the dust is settled, we should we can make brackets.
Okay.
I'm gonna make 2 brackets. One with the Vikings winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you gotta have the throwaway bracket. If the Cowboys make the playoffs, then I'll have to do one of those brackets. Fucking being a fan, man, it's brutal.
We're totally impartial here on this podcast, except for fucking Green Bay. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck the East, except for Cowboys. Jesse, Packers or Lions? Yeah, that's right. I'm asking you for a J.
Wow.
Wowee!
I picked Green Bay because Detroit sucks.
Yeah, I also picked Green Bay because Detroit sucks.
I think the last couple weeks I picked against Green Bay because of wishful thinking as my say what pick of the week. I'm not gonna do that this time.
Yeah.
The Jets versus Buffalo.
Buffalo, yeah.
Miami versus New England.
You know this answer.
New England.
Actually,
versus-
shit, Buffalo and Miami would have been a good say what pick of the week.
Could have been. I mean, they need to win, so they'll probably win.
I'm gonna pick Miami. I'm gonna pick Miami on this one. They're fearless. They have nothing to lose, nothing to win.
Feeling great in the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, like the Dolphins are gonna be. The Dolphins will be waiting in the first quarter, first half.
The problem is that New England's defense is amazing now.
Yeah.
So then they're just going to shit stomp Miami. Like Magic is going to be like throwing up prayers and stuff. Like Gilmore is going to be just like smash them out of there like they're nothing.
It's stupid to pick the
Yeah, it
Dolphins,
is.
but fuck it.
It's on brand. Sorry. Chicago versus
The
Minnesota.
fucking Bears.
Oh no, he's done it. That's not a bad pick actually. They're not going to have Minnesota's not going to have any running game. They're not going to have any passing game.
No, yeah.
Unless you like Sean Mannion a lot.
Like if it is Boone and Mannion, it's gonna be the Bears for days.
I picked Minnesota.
Oh,
That
oh wow.
going a little crazy. Chargers versus Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Yep. Cleveland versus Cincinnati.
I'm gonna pick Cincinnati.
Nice. I'm picking Cleveland.
Cleveland's bad.
Yeah, well, so is Cincinnati.
Yeah.
New Orleans versus Carolina.
New Orleans.
I picked New Orleans as well. Atlanta versus Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
I picked Atlanta. Atlanta's actually been showing up a little bit as of late. Indianapolis versus Jacksonville.
Indianapolis.
Yep. Wait, are they out? They're out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Philadelphia versus the Giants.
The Giants.
It sucks about Indianapolis because I like Frank Reich and I was.
I like Brissett too, and Marlon Mack.
I mean,
and Quentin Nelson.
I picked Philadelphia, by the way, not the Giants. What am I thinking? But like, I didn't think they were going to be that good without Luck, and
They started the season off strong.
they did.
but
They
then-
started out good, but then it just started to fall apart a
Yeah,
little bit.
I don't know
I
what.
think Brissett was injured a couple games there. Like,
Yeah, but I don't. It's weird.
Marlon
It's like
Mack
they
was
don't-
injured.
they're- I don't feel like they have. But behind T.Y. Hilton, they don't really have much.
right.
And then, yeah, and like their defense, their starters for their defense are solid, but I think they even suffered some injuries. So
Right.
then their
I mean,
like, second stringers aren't as good. Bubble?
Yeah, I think they were really banking on Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
And then Andrew Luck was like, nope, I'd rather live.
Yeah. Also, I think Adam Vinatieri has kind of hurt their season.
Oh, Vinatieri is done. He should be at least.
Sorry, Danielle.
I mean, come on. You got to hang it up at some point.
Yeah.
Arizona versus the Rams.
Arizona.
I have them as my statement pick of the week. Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. You have Pittsburgh as your statement pick of the week. And I have Baltimore.
Battle tits.
Yeah,
Sorry?
Battle Tits. The Battle Tits Ravens. Tennessee versus Houston.
Tennessee.
Do you think that Battle Tits is a good name for a roller derby team?
Ooh, I do.
I think it is. I think it's a very good
Emily, as the only woman in this room, what do you think of Battle Tits as a roller derby team name?
No.
Okay,
No.
she says no.
Yeah, but you don't play roller derby.
And you're also
You're not a derby gal.
not a derby gal. Yes.
You'd call them like the Slytherins.
The battle slids.
That one's pretty bad. The battle. Although I like it, it's very bad.
Battle slids. Go to battle slids. Go. Slids power.
Jesus.
With our slids combined. Oh shit.
Done it. Oakland versus Denver.
Denver. Oakland
Denver.
still sucks.
I have Denver as well. Washington versus Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah. I have them as well. Well, didn't Haskins get
Yeah.
wiped out? So I mean, well,
Case Keenum
so they'll
time.
be better.
Yeah, it's Case Keenum and Terry McLaurin time.
Scary Terry.
And then AP says he wants to be a
Woman now.
no, he wants to ruin it. He wants to ruin their playoff hopes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh AP.
So I follow Adrian Peterson from
wants to
years
ruin
back
his
on
son's Christmas?
Facebook, so I get like posts when he's like whatever. He posts a photo with he and his family, and I really wanted to comment on it. Which one of these was the one you beat with a switch?
Oh yeah. Did you read the comments? I'm sure it was all over.
No, not one. Not that I saw. Everybody was like, "Oh, God bless, Merry Christmas." Blah.
There's a roller derby team named Taco Kicker.
Yeah.
Oh,
See?
that's great.
I'm telling you. Okay, so Emily just announced to the room that there's a roller derby team called the Taco Kickers. So we're right on brand. I think we should come up with names, if anything.
Yeah.
What was the first one?
Something tits.
Something.
Tits.
Battle tits.
Battle Tits and the Power Slits?
What about cunt punters?
No. It's not gonna work.
Too much?
How about the? Oh, it's the same thing. I was trying to switch the first letters, but it ends up being the same thing. as a play on words, you see.
Oh, that's great. Holy shit. We should probably end it.
How about the? No. It's not gonna work. San Francisco versus Seattle, quick.
I'm gonna pick Seattle.
I would too.
I am going to pick San Francisco
I think
because of our friend in the room,
Emily.
Emily.
I think Marshawn being back. I think
I don't think Marshawn's gonna do shit.
I agree. I agree with you. But I think the 12th man is going to do everything.
It's still pretty good.
Well, yeah, I mean,
No, but
the
like-
fact that it's in Seattle is...
That's why. Like, I think Marshawn Lynch is going to come in there, and people are going to go to see Marshawn Lynch, and people are going to be loud as fuck. Like, I think it's going to be louder at this on week 17 than it was a couple years back when they.
Well, the problem is that, like, yeah, it might start out loud, but then once they see that, like,
Yeah,
there's a
once
fat
they
guy,
start-
there's a fat 34-year-old running the
33.
wall.
Back in there.
33.
Yeah, you also got Robert Turbin.
Roger.
No, but you got Robert Turbin.
Richard Sherman is who I said.
Yeah, I know, but.
Going back.
Richard Sherman, Robert
Oh, you have
Turbin.
Richard Sherman back in Seattle. It's going to be a good game. I think the crowd is going to be a really big factor.
I honestly think, though, that this is going to be a one-dimensional Seattle team, and a one-dimensional Seattle team with San Francisco's defense.
I also think this is a week,
a
though.
losing Seattle team.
But see, I think so. Their defense has been the Niners' defense has not been what it was.
What about
weeks ago.
Freddie?
But then also, I think this is the week where we see where while Russell Wilson should be the MVP. Like, I think he's just going to do it himself.
Oh, he lost that when he lost to Arizona last week. Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. Well, Lamar Jackson's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it's over.
But Russell Wilson is still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I know you don't want to hear that, Scott. But I'd take Russell Wilson over Dak
Just waiting for the story about a second.
or Kirk Cousins.
Yeah,
I'd take Russell Wilson over Lamar Jackson. Really,
I would not.
He's a better passer.
I don't give a shit.
He can run and he's a better passer. Lamar Jackson, I think, is gonna suffer the same fate. Obviously, not the same fate because he doesn't have
RG3 who's on his
Shanahan.
team.
Yes, I think he's just gonna suffer the same fate that all mobile quarterbacks do.
I think that Harbaugh is a better coach than what Shanahan is.
yeah.
And Shanahan, like, think about, like, RG3 and Cam Newton came out at the same time, right? Am I wrong? Am I right? I thought it was the same year. I thought Cam Newton went number 1 overall, and
No, it was Andrew Luck went number 1 overall, and then RG3 went number 2.
and then Cam Newton was that same
I
time.
thought Cam Newton was the year after.
Okay, but they were basically like the same player, right?
Yeah.
Mobile quarterback, blah blah blah, whatever.
But that,
Except for Cam Newton's is bigger, but like Cam Newton lasted way longer than.
yeah.
I'm not
But
saying
it's
that
also
Lamar
because
Jackson's gonna last forever.
RG3 put more of his body out on the line. I
Yeah,
think.
well, Cam Newton did that shit all the
I'm
time,
just-
but like Shanahan put him on the line.
Yeah. Shanahan ruined RG3's
Yeah.
career. But I'm just saying,
just like he does with other running
Lamar
backs.
Jackson, like other mobile quarterbacks, has a shorter shelf life than like the Tom Brady and Goff quarterbacks.
Right, I agree with that.
Like the quarterbacks who just sit in the pocket.
But I mean, like the problem with the thing about Jackson is though is he's like super elusive. Like he can
He's
like
very
he can
fast.
juke people out and like go down on his own terms.
He's a better Vic, yeah.
And Vic would have had a better career too if he didn't,
Yeah.
kill dogs.
He never killed any.
Yeah, he did. He drowned some.
I didn't. No, he had people do it.
Right, it's on his private.
I didn't think he actually
I
killed
see.
any.
He
of
was
them.
just the ringleader of the dog killing. And,
I don't have any ill will against Vic anymore. Like he served his time. He did his time.
You're gonna be the one to tell that those dogs,
No.
children's, that their parents are dead.
Finally getting trend on Twitter.
No, I still love puppies.
Yeah, exactly. Think about that.
And my Mackie.
Think about Mac. The next time you say that
I am thinking
Vic
about
is an
Mac.
okay
Mac
guy.
would have. No, Vic is okay now.
Would you trust him?
Yeah, would you have Vic watch your dog for a
I would
weekend?
have Vic watch my dog.
That's
for a week.
celebrity status all over the place.
Yeah.
Emily, would you?
No.
Hell no.
See, Vic has.
He's an animal.
He's
a son of
not
a
gonna do it again. He's not that dumb.
No, but you can't imagine he's great with pets.
You're not gonna let AP watch your kids then, right?
No.
Okay. You're not
Why
gonna
would I do that?
You're gonna let Ray Lewis attend a party with you.
Think about my kids, right? My kids are angels, by the way. And let's just think about one time AP's over here watching my kids, right? And one of them says like no to him.
Yeah. The kid.
And
your kid's
and then
getting beat.
AP goes, go outside and grab a
Switch, yeah.
get a switch. I'd be like, are you fucking no? It's just how he was raised. No.
So Michael Vick should open up a boarding
Yeah,
Service?
boarding house.
For dogs, right?
What is it?
Michael Vick's boarding service.
Michael Vick can open a boarding service and call it the watering hole.
Wow.
Hey man, I dig it. I like it.
Well, you go ahead and have fun with that.
Gross.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start playing the outro.
Who knew that would be the thing to fucking kill a podcast, huh? Like Michael Vick can open up a boarding, call it a drowned cat.
Is it called a boarding house? What's it called? A kennel.
Dog.
You can start up a kennel. Yeah, but that's what you do. You put them in a kennel.
The joke is already back. You said Michael Vick's boarding house. Yeah, they should name it. No!
Yeah, you shouldn't name it anything. Name it Contempt for being a thing. Hey, everyone. At Pro Football Juice. Hashtag Juice.
Hashtag big.
You can get a hold of us on Facebook.
Or Gmail, really, the ProFootballJuice@gmail.com.
Yeah, if you wanted to. You can
Yeah,
listen to us-
if you wanted to.
You can listen to us anywhere these podcasts are available.
Yes, watch us on YouTube. You already do that shit?
Ah, no.
Okay, YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch Live when we're doing this. Yeah, old episodes and whatnot. Thanks to Emily.
Hey,
playing this
yeah.
game.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks for,
You too.
I guess, Scott, for joining us.
Thanks. Yeah, good to see you again, man. Hey, it's good to see you again.
Hey, Scott, it's good to... No, thanks to Brianne.
Yeah. Well, I said Emily already. Brett.
Watch me whip. Watch Britt Nene. She's not in here.
That's fun.
Yeah, I like that. That's fun to do.
Juices.
Hey, Brett,
Oh,
let's
Smoking
watch
on
this.
films.
Smoking Room Films and Arcadian Brewing.
Please. What were you saying?
Bill for
Before
watching us.
Yeah, Bill.
Deuces! Thanks to Bellator for getting us fucked up. I gotta pee. Yeah.
I have to work.
You're working from
I
home?
don't
Or do you
have
got-
to work tomorrow.
Oh, you don't?